My name is Karen Dabdoob. I'm the Executive Director for the Cincinnati chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations. We know now through research that there are a distinct set of organizations that are out there that their sole purpose is to create and spread Islamophobia.
Islamophobia is any unfounded hostility towards Islam or Muslims and causes a fear or dislike of most or all Muslims. It has existed for centuries, but it's definitely become more prevalent since 9/11.
There is a dedicated industry in this country that is funded largely by private foundations to the tune of about $40 million a year. And their job is to create fear and hatred of Muslims in this country. Recently, we've had some very tragic examples of what Islamophobia can lead to.
The most recent example of Islamophobia that comes to mind is the tragic execution-style murder of 3 young students in North Carolina.
And really broke the hearts of many, many people in this country, especially in the Muslim community, because those young people could have been, our kids, they could have been our neighbors, they could have been us. Several years ago, we had the whole made-up controversy over the so-called Ground Zero Mosque. That name was designed to cause prejudice and bias. It was not a mosque per se. It was designed to be a community center that had an interfaith prayer space included amongst all the other facilities there. So it was not a mosque, and it was not at Ground Zero. It was several blocks away. And then that same group of people then went down to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, to a community there that was wanting to expand their mosque. They'd already been there. Their mosque had been there for something like 20 or 30 years, and they were growing. Their community was growing, and they needed a larger mosque, and so they needed to expand their building. And this same group of people that caused the controversy in New York went down to Tennessee and caused a lot of trouble for the small community, the small Muslim community there. We are all Americans, regardless of our faith. Our Constitution guarantees each and every one of us the right to practice our religion according to our own conscience. And how dare anybody try to divide this country up along religious lines?
Being an American Muslim lawyer, I'm a firm believer in liberty and justice for all. CAIR plays a very large part in that, as they're America's largest Muslim civil liberties organization. They work to ensure not only the religious rights of Muslims, but people of all faiths. You have many rights afforded to you. The first step is knowing your rights and becoming educated as far as knowing what is discrimination, what a hate crime is, and if you're feeling like you've been discriminated against or if you are a victim of Islamophobia, please contact CAIR at the first sign of trouble.